In this video, we'll talk about adding whole numbers. And there's a couple properties we need to go over for the whole numbers. The first one is addition of whole numbers. And this basically states that a plus 0 equals a, or 0 plus a equals a. And basically what that's saying is that if you add a number to 0, the answer will be the number that you added to 0. And same with if you take 0 and add it to a number, the answer will still be that number. So an example would be if we had 5 plus 0 and 0 plus 5. Now if we come down to our number line, if we start at 5 and we add 0, well, we'd move nowhere, so we would stay at 5. So the answer to this, 5 plus 0, is 5. And if we started at 0 and we move 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again we end at 5. So the answer is the number that we added to 0. So in this case, again, any number added to 0 will be itself. And then the next property is the commutative property. Basically what this states is a plus b equals b plus a. Meaning that if you have two numbers and they're added together, it doesn't matter which order you add them, they'll still come up to the right answer. So if we had 3 plus 4, and that equals, and we'll rearrange this to 4 plus 3. So if we go down to our number line, if we started at 3 and we're going to add 4 to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, we end up at 7. So this side equals 7. And if we start at 4 and we add 3 to it, 1, 2, 3, again, we end at 7. So that proves that no matter which way you or which order you add two numbers together, they'll still equal the same. So 7 equals 7, both sides are equal. The other one is the associative property. And that states that if you add 3 or more numbers, and again, you have to add all the numbers. So if you add 3 or more numbers, again, it doesn't matter which grouping you use or the order that you add them in, you'll still come up with the same. So if we did 2 plus 3 plus 1, and we group the 2 and the 3 together, and then on the other side, if we did 2 plus 3 plus 1, and group the last 2 together, the 3 and the 1, we should, according to this, come up with the same answer on each side of the equal sign. So if we started out at 2 and we added 3, 1, 2, 3, we end up with 5. So what's in parentheses is 5, and then we'll add 1 to it. And if we start at 5 and add 1, we end up with 6. So this side would equal 6. And now let's try the other side. So if we start out with 3 plus 1, so if we're at 3, we add 1, we'll end up with 4. And then 2 plus 4, so if we start at 4, or we could start at 2 because that's first. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we end up with 6 again. So 6 equals 6. So it doesn't matter which way you group the numbers, as long as they're all addition, they'll come up to the same answer. So order on addition isn't really important. So I hope this helped you out. Thank you. Bye.